Hi friends, welcome back to your yoga practice. My name is Jess and I'm so excited for this class today. This class is centered around balance in all aspects. It will be a very strong Vinyasa flow and a little bit free moving and faster paced. This is also a great class if you're not only working on balance, but maybe playing with the idea of your handstand, or you have a handstand practice that you'd like to deepen and hone. I give you a lot of different opportunities to fly, and I give you really concrete steps from just starting to a little bit more advanced, so everybody has somewhere to go in this practice. If you like classes like this, please subscribe to my channel and share it with a friend so that we can grow our community right here on YouTube. And if you'd like to find me outside of YouTube, my website is jrockyoga.com and my Instagram is @jrockyoga. And I really do get to every single message, so if you have a question about your practice or if you're trying to get a pose and you want some guidance, send me a message. I'd be happy to help you and become friends. Let's get to the flow. I will see you on the other side. Let's get started straight away on our backs. I'm going to come down into a full Savasana position, extending my legs long, palms flipping up, and just allowing my whole body to rest down on the earth. Begin to bring awareness to your breath, noticing how it moves in and out of your body. And in today's practice, we're focusing on balance. And so often we focus on the final peak point of balance, standing on one leg, doing a handstand, having it look effortless, like those pictures on the beach where people are handstanding in front of the waves or a sunset. But in all reality, something like a handstand or even just a regular balancing pose like a half moon, there are so many things going on beneath the surface. So many little actions that our body and mind are taking to create the illusion of this outward steadiness. Just like our bodies and our lives, to have our bodies run smoothly, there are thousands of functions. We have to breathe, we have to digest our food, our organs have to work properly for us to feel well and good and outwardly appear healthy. So in today's practice, when we move into balancing postures or when we start to get into our practice more and our mind takes over, just know that there are a lot of parts to the puzzle. There are a lot of ingredients to the recipe of balance. And if we focus on one at a time, almost like a checklist in our mind, then the whole big picture comes together. Instead of trying to take on the art of balance all at once, we'll break it down and we'll move through postures and sensations where we can digest balance a little bit easier. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Hold at the top. And then open your mouth, sigh it out. Begin to bring awareness to your fingertips and toes, elongating your arms over your head, pointing your toes, maybe lifting up your rib cage, like the first big stretch of the day. And then as you exhale, pull one knee into your chest and the other. Maybe you hug your forehead in to touch your knees, and just give yourself a big hug and a big squeeze. Start to find a little bit of momentum on your spine, just rocking upward and backward. You can lean a little bit forward, open your knees, and then come all the way back, massaging your spine a few times. And when you feel like you have enough momentum, let's cross our ankles, roll over the tops of our feet, and come to all fours. Arranging your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees, let's tilt our tailbone up toward the sky and drip your belly down toward the earth. Allow your spine to sink down in between your shoulder blades. Rock a little bit forward, broaden through your collarbones, maybe you look up. Take an inhale, Exhale, start with your tailbone, round and curl, like your forehead wants to touch your pubic bone, really round in. Inhale, tailbone starts, tilt it upward, belly drips, heart pulls forward and open. Exhale to round. Inhale, opening front body. Exhale, rounding and curling, opening your back body. A few more with your own breath. The next time your tailbone flips up to the sky and your belly drops down, sink your sitting bones back towards your heels and come into a child's pose. Know that this is your home base. You can come to child's pose at any time, reconnect, reset, and join us again when you're ready. This is your practice, so do what feels right and good in your body. On your next inhale, press off your shins or the tops of your feet, round up, all fours. Keep drawing your hips forward, maybe your toes untuck, and then lift your heart. So we're in a little bit of a cobra variation. Bend your elbows, scoop your heart forward and up, and as you exhale, press into your hands, start to round your spine just like cat pose, and then draw your sitting bones back towards your heels. Inhale, glide forward, hips dripping, heart lifting. Exhale, press and round, sitting bones go to heels. A few more your way with your breath. Inhale, forward, opening. Exhale, coming back. Inhaling forward. Exhale, gliding back. When you come forward this next time, pause. Bend into the elbows just a little bit, wrap them in towards your rib cage, and now tuck your toes and lift your knees. Take another inhale, pull your hips forward. Exhale, glide your tailbone up and back, downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of our practice, so start to bend out your knees, wiggle your hips. Take any little movements that feel good in your body. Really get deeper in tune with your breath. And then find yourself settling into your pose. Press through your hands, press through your feet, and lift your sitting bones toward the sky. Big deep breath in, and long breath out. On your next inhale, come up to your tippy toes. As you exhale, round and curl like cat pose all the way forward to your high plank. Inhale, bend your knees, tilt your tailbone up, and glide back, down dog. Pause for your exhale. Inhale up on your tippy toes, pull up through your thighs. Exhale, round and curl, high plank. Inhale, bend your knees, tilt your tailbone up, glide back, down dog. Pause for your exhale. Inhale up on your tippy toes, pull up through your core, round, forward, high plank. This time, pause. Remember, your knees can drop to the ground if you need. Press into your fingertips and into your hands, elevate your shoulders, lift your thighs, low ribs tucked in. As you inhale, glide forward to your tippy toes, look forward, bend your elbows back and lower through chaturanga, all the way down to your belly. Beautiful. Untuck your toes, slide your hands back if they're a little bit in front of you. Inhale, cobra pose, elbows wrap in. Exhale, release. Chin to mat, forehead to floor. Inhale, cobra, press to the tops of your feet, broad through your collarbones, length through the crown of your head. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Pause for this one. You can stay here or press into your hands, lift your hips and thighs, upward facing dog. Really draw your hips forward, lift through your heart. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in here and breath out. On your next inhale, come up to your tippy toes, pause, press your hands into your mat, heart towards your thighs. Keep your legs as straight as you can and start to tippy toe, one toe at a time, all the way up to your hands. When you get there, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up over your head, big stretch. Press through your feet, look up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Close down your eyes. Welcome in an intention for your practice. What is it that you would like to cultivate more of in your life, body, mind, spirit? Once you have your intention, take a few grounding breaths, grounding your attention into your physical body. Release your hands down by your sides. Blink your eyes open and grow tall through the crown of your head. Inhale, circle your arms up over your head, big stretch like you're pulling up from the bottom of your rib cage. Exhale, hinge at your hips forward, little bend at your knees and fold all the way down. Halfway lift, breathe in, scoop your heart forward, shoulder blades on your back. Chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float back and lower down, lead with your heart. Inhale, upward facing or cobra, lift and open your front body. Downward facing, exhale. Deep breath in and long breath out. Inhales, where can you make space? Exhales, where can you root down? On your next inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Shift your gaze forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift when you get there, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rising all the way up to stand, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, bow forward and fold. Inhale, halfway. Chaturanga your way, plant your hands, step back and lower through your vinyasa. Inhale, lift and open, shoulders down, heart forward. Exhale, downward facing. Deep breath in and long breath out. Inhaling, exhaling. Last one of these. Inhale, come up to your tippy toes. Shift your gaze forward, bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, big stretch, press through your feet. Exhale, fold, lead with your heart. Halfway lift, breathe in, look up. Chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float, pull forward, elbows back. Inhale, lift and open, press through the heels of your palms. Exhale, glide back, down dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhaling. Exhaling. On your next inhale, come up to your tippy toes, walk your feet in a little bit so you're in a short down dog. Bring your tippy toes to touch and then bend your knees and open your knees wide so you're sitting on your heels. You have like your perfect little lily pad. If you've taken my classes, you've done these before, so look between your hands, grip into your finger pads, a few frog hops. If you're not hopping, you're just inhaling here and exhaling to straighten your legs. If you're taking little donkey kicks, you're just kicking your heels to your bum. And if you're taking the full frog hop, you're aiming to get your tailbone up over the back of your neck. Let's go, 3 to 5. Inhale, exhale, warming the body. That's 2. Press the ground away, don't rush. Knees wide helps you find balance a little bit more. Wrap your elbows back. Press the ground away. Beautiful, 2 more. Let's go, you got this. Last one. Whoo. Okay, step to the top of your mat and fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach up. Take a moment here, sit down in your chair, slow your breath, slow your heart rate. If you ever catch a hover when we're doing our tuck jumps or our frog hops, hold it as long as you can. Those will evolve into your handstand practice over time. We're gaining strength and we're gaining awareness. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Chaturanga your way, you can step, you can float if it's in your practice. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, glide back. Inhale your right leg all the way up toward the sky. As you exhale, curl your heel to your bum and pull your knee to your nose. Come up on your back tippy toes, press and round, dome the back of your heart up toward the sky, and step your right foot to your right thumb. Anchor your left hand, inhale your right arm up, open twist. Exhale, both hands down to frame your front leg, place your back knee down. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, goal post your arms, puff your heart up, stick your bum back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands frame your front foot, pick up your back knee, rock onto your front heel, compress your belly to your thigh, and press so that you can step your straight leg back to down dog. Inhale up on your tippy toes, exhale, round and curl forward, high plank to chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, glide back, down dog. Inhale, left leg floats high. Exhale, heel to bum, knee to nose. Round and curl, press the ground away, up on your back, tippy toes, lift your hips. Step your left foot to your left thumb, anchor right hand, inhale, left arm up, open twist. Exhale, frame your left foot, place your back knee down. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Goal post your arms as you exhale, bum goes back, heart lifts high. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, plant your hands, lift your back knee. Rock onto your front heel, compress belly to thigh, press, 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 press. Straight leg, step back, down dog, yes. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, round and curl forward, high plank to chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Be with what is, stay with your breath. Stay with the sensations in your body. Be here now. On your next inhale, come up to your tippy toes. Walk in halfway. You know what it is. Open your knees, sit down on your heels. Either straighten and bend, donkey kicks, or full frog hops. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's go. Take 3 to 5. Don't rush. Be intentional. Press down, grip in. If you're not holding, you're hopping. Meet at the top of your mat. Beautiful. Fold forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold again, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, sit down, reach up. Exhale, fold right back down. Halfway lift, run your heart away from your hips. Chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float, and lower. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg to sky, reach and lengthen. Heel to bum as you exhale, knee to nose, tiny little seed, tiny little ball. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Reach your right arm up to the sky, open twist. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, back knee down. Inhale, low lunge, rise up. Goal post your arms, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands plant, back knee lifts. Compress belly to thigh, rock onto front heel, round, straight leg, step back, down dog. Inhale to your tippy toes. Exhale, round and curl forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, glide up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Heel to bum, knee to nose. Exhale, round and curl. Step to your left thumb, reach your left arm high, open twist, inhale. Exhale, left hand down, back knee down. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Goal post, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms high, get tall. Exhale, plant your hands, lift your back knee, round, compress, straight leg, step back, down dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, round and curl, press your back body to the sky. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open. Upward facing, pull your hips forward, wrap your biceps back. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breath in. And breath out. Reconnect. Slow your breath. Slow your heart rate. Press your hands through the floor. Press your feet through the earth. Lift your sitting bones high. You are strong. You are capable. On your next inhale, tippy toes, walk in, bend your knees out, sit down on your lily pad. Just 3 this time. 3 frog hops, 3 straighten and bend, or 3 donkey kicks. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, go. Good. Keep going. Press the ground away. Resist gravity. Believe in yourself. Whee! If you fall, come back. I'm going to do one more for good luck. We meet at the top of the mat. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold down. Fold in. Chair pose. Inhale. Sit down. Fold forward. Exhale. Dive. Halfway lift. Inhale. Chaturanga, plant your hands, step or float. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, downward facing. Right leg lifts, inhale. This time, exhale, bend your knee, rotate your hips open. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round and curl. Right knee to nose. Beautiful. Slowly step, right foot to right thumb. Inhale, rise, full crescent lunge. Pause in your full crescent, press off of your back tippy toes. That's going to shoot your hips forward and give you a bigger stretch in the front of your left thigh. Goal post your arms if it feels good, stick your bum back, lift your heart high. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open your arms to a T now. Thumbs face the sky. Take an inhale here to prepare. Exhale, twist to your right, left arm forward, right arm back. Draw your right knee forward and out toward the right. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Your arms don't have to be parallel to the right side of your mat, but try and keep your collarbones open and your shoulder blades hugging. Reverse, right hand to left thigh, left hand to the sky. Support your back, the back of your heart with your shoulder blades. So squeeze your shoulder blades together, puff your heart to the sky. Take one more inhale. Warrior 2 as you exhale, ground your back heel and settle in. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach forward. Let that deepen the bend in your front knee. Exhale, reverse, keep the bent front knee nice and deep. Stretch up and out of your right hip. Maybe you look down at your back toes. Straighten your front leg, take an inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Pivot all 10 toes to the front of your mat. Lift onto your back toes, compress your front belly to your thighs, straight leg step back. Beautiful, inhale. Up on the tippy toes, exhale, glide forward, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts, inhale. We are warm now. Exhale, bend your knee, rotate your hips open. You got this. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round and curl, left knee to nose. Step left foot to left thumb. Rise, full crescent. Take a moment. If you feel wobbly, walk your left foot out to the left, take up more space. Press off your back tippy toes to stretch further into the front of your right thigh. Goal post your arms. Lift through your heart, press off your back toes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, open to a wide T, thumbs face the sky. Take an inhale to prepare, and exhale, twist over to your left. So you don't have to be parallel if it compromises how open your heart is, right? So keep shoulders in one line, and over time, we'll keep working the rotation through our core. When you're ready, we'll reverse, left arm to the back of your right thigh, right arm high. Keep drawing your left knee forward and puffing your heart up like it's inflating like helium. One more inhale. Warrior two as you exhale, left arm forward, back heel drops. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach forward, let that deepen your warrior. Exhale, keep the deepening, reverse. Stretch up and out of your left hip crease, make space between hip and armpit. Straighten your front leg, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down toward the mat. 10 toes point forward, press down through your hands, compress your belly to your thigh. Straight leg, step it back, down dog. Inhale up to tippy toes. Exhale, round and curl, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, downward facing. Pause to breathe. Pause to feel. Reconnect to the earth. Reconnect to your breath. Inhale your right leg up toward the sky. Bend your knee, rotate your hips open. From here, press firmly into your hands like you're trying to get your heart to touch your left thigh. And you can have your left knee a little bit bent here. Squeeze your right heel to your bum and try and point your right knee up toward the sky, opening your hip as you press forward and down with your hands. Keep opening your right knee to the side, and as you inhale, come up onto your bottom tippy toes, glide forward like a halfway plank. Keep wrapping your elbows back and then drop your bottom heel to the left, anchoring the razor sharp edge of your left foot, and then plant your big toe. Bend a little bit in to your bottom knee. You can stay here with both hands on the ground or roll open to side plank with your right knee spiked to the sky. Right arm over your ear. Press your left hand and left foot away from each other, lifting your hips. Point your right knee to the sky. Breathe here. Slowly, intentionally place your right toes behind you, wild thing. Extend your left leg long. Reach your right arm back to the front of your mat, opening your front body. Beautiful. Rebend into your bottom leg, plant your big toe, and come back through your side plank, spiking your right knee to the sky. Look where your right hand would place down, and slowly start to step your right foot where your right hand would go. Reach your right hand in front of your right foot now, anchor it, and lift left hand, left leg up, half moon. Beautiful. So really find your balance first. Look at one spot, find your breath. And then press and lift. All toes, all fingers are engaged and they're reaching away from your center point. Scoop your heart away from your thigh. Lengthen and breathe. Much less weight in your bottom fingers than you think you should have. It's almost like you can hover them off the ground. Let's take one more inhale in your half moon. Exhale, left hand comes down. Bend your right knee and step your left foot way to the back of your mat. Inhale, rise, full crescent lunge. Exhale, open twist over to your right. Inhale, reverse, left arm to the sky, right hand to the back of your left leg. Take another inhale here, and as you exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior, straightening your front leg. Look down at your back toes, start to bend into your back knee, and sit down, Skandasana. Left knee and left toes pointed diagonal back. Press down through your heels so you can find lift, and press your left knee back behind you. So it's like malasana, like a half malasana. We're lifting and we're opening. Good, take another inhale. Exhale, pivot to the back of your mat, right hand down, left arm high, open twist. Breathe in, and breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down inside your left foot. Circle back around. Skandasana. Take an inhale and exhale, transfer the weight to the front of your mat. All 10 toes point forward. Plant both of your hands. Come up on your back tippy toes, rock onto your front heel, compress belly to thigh. This time come up three-legged dog, maybe a handstand. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful, and land in your downward facing dog. Inhale up on your tippy toes. Exhale, round forward, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, glide back. Down dog. Left leg floats all the way up to the sky, and as you exhale, bend your left knee, rotate your hips open. Beautiful, point your knee to the sky and squeeze your heel towards your bum, really opening through your left side. Inhale, up onto your bottom tippy toes, press more into your hands, and start to glide forward into a half plank. Drop your right heel down toward the right, anchoring the knife edge side of your foot, and then place your right big toe down, bend your right knee a little. Stay here, or press firmly into your right hand, reach your left arm over your ear, side plank with your left knee spiked toward the sky. Press bottom hand and foot away from each other to really lift and rainbow your hips. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, place your left toes behind you, extend your right leg, wild thing. Opening up. Rebend into your bottom knee. Left knee high to the sky, side plank. Look where your left hand would be and gently step your left foot to where your left hand would go. Now left hand reaches in front of left foot, half moon, right arm and right leg high. Always easier on the second side, right? Extended spread, fingers and toes. Feel all the little muscle movements that are happening to make this balance possible. Honor that by breathing. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down, step your right foot all the way to the back of your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge. Open twist to your left. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. As you inhale, reverse. Reach your right arm high. Draw your left knee forward and out towards the left baby toe. Take one more inhale here. Exhale to your warrior two. Adjust if you need. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, reverse. Straighten your front leg. Look down at your back toes, Skandasana, sitting down on your right heel. Press down to lift and open through your right knee. Breathe in, don't forget to breathe. Breathe out, stay with me. Take another inhale. Exhale, pivot toward the back of your mat, anchor your left hand, right arm to the sky, open twist. You got it, you're so strong. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, repivot, Skandasana, right leg. Inhale, pause, stretch, lift. Exhale, transfer the weight back toward the front of your mat. Plant both of your hands, lift up onto your back toes, and rock onto your front heel. Press down this time, three-legged dog, pull it up and back. Maybe you handstand. Landing in down dog, and maybe it's just like a little hop. It doesn't have to be a whole big thing. Inhale, up to your tippy toes. Exhale, round forward, chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, glide it back, down dog. Pause here and breathe, reconnect. Slow your breath and mind down. Inhale your right leg up toward the sky, and as you exhale, bend your right knee, rotate your hips open. Inhale up onto your bottom tippy toes, rocking forward into that half plank. Exhale, drop your left heel and come into your side plank, or you can keep your right hand down. Take an inhale here to open and spiral your heart to the sky, and as you exhale, wild thing, right toes down, left leg extends. Inhale, open. Exhale, replant your bottom foot. Side plank. Look to where your right hand would place and slowly step. Keep your hips high as you step, that's going to give you space. Right foot to the top of your mat. Right hand reaches forward, half moon, left hand, left foot, up toward the sky, opening toward the left side of your mat. Stay with your breath. Can you stay with your body? Can you stay with your breath right here, right now? Good, take another inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Slowly, slowly, slowly step your left foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, rise, crescent. This time, as you exhale, hands come to prayer, and you twist over to the right, left elbow outside of your right knee. A little deeper this time. If you can, left arm comes down, right arm goes up, opening your arms in the twist, and then reach your right arm up and back, reversing. A little deeper each time. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse and straighten your front leg. Look down to your back toes, Skandasana. Sit down, bum to left heel. Take an inhale here. Exhale, pivot toward the back of your mat. All 10 toes to the back, left arm to the sky. Start to swivel your hips underneath you and now point all 10 toes to the left side of your mat. And sink your hips down in this gooey, drippy stretch. If your right wrist feels like a little jammed, you can extend your right wrist more towards the back. Allow your shoulder to sink up towards your ear and your rib cage to melt down toward the earth. You can wiggle around here to find the place of most melt. We explore for the most melty places. Good. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift and rainbow your hips. Left hand comes back inside left foot. Toes point to the back. And then start to walk your hands around towards the front of your mat. Anchor your back foot parallel to the back of your mat and point your right foot forward. Right hand comes inside right foot, left hand to the sky, opening into triangle. And let your left hand pull your bottom leg to straight. The more you lift up with your left hand, the straighter your bottom leg gets. Press down, use the power of your legs and core to really open. Breathe and stretch. Maybe you extend your left arm over your ear, keep spiraling your heart to the sky. Let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, both hands come down, point all 10 toes forward. You know what's coming. Plant your hands. Rock up onto your front heel. Compress your belly to your thigh. Straight leg, pull it up and back to three-legged dog. Maybe you handstand. Maybe you take a couple, and maybe you transition handstand to chaturanga. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, glide up and back. Down dog. I'm still working on my handstand to chaturanga, but I just felt like throwing it in there, so if anybody wants to try it, go ahead. Let's take a big inhale before the other side. Open your mouth, exhale. Just let something go. We're in the last quarter here, last quarter of our yoga game. Lift your left leg up to the sky, and as you exhale, bend your knee, rotate your hips open. Inhale up onto your bottom tippy toes, glide halfway forward. Exhale, drop your right heel to the right and anchor your right big toe. Inhale, side plank, spike your knee high, left arm over your ear. Press your bottom hand and foot away from each other, lift your hips. As you place your left toes down, extend your right leg, wild thing. Slowly come back around, side plank. Knee high, hips high. Look to where your left hand would be. How slow can you step your left foot forward? Left hand places in front of your left foot. Rise, half moon. Opening to the right side of your mat. Find your gaze, find your breath, and then lift and energize. Lift out of your bottom hip. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Slowly, slowly step right foot to the back of your mat. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center and twist over to your left. Really allow the bind of elbow to outer leg and outer leg to elbow to rotate your torso. You maybe stay here, or maybe you open your arms. And then left arm reaches back, inhale to your reverse. Beautiful, take an inhale, a little balance, a little wobble is okay. Exhale, warrior two. Good work, this one's a fun one. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach forward, deepen. Exhale, reverse, straighten your front leg. Look down at your back toes, pivot them a little bit towards the back of your mat and sit down, Skandasana. Take an inhale to lift and open. Exhale, pivot towards the back, all 10 toes, reach your right arm up to the sky. Continue to pivot your toes to the right now. Dip your hips down and underneath you, coming into your melty side stretch. Feel free to walk your bottom hand away from you, and you can walk your right foot down towards the center of your mat as well to give yourself more space. Deep breaths. Sometimes I like to press my hand into my thigh and see if I can open my heart a little bit more. Really explore, like be explorative in these juicier postures. See where you can find the place that's a little sticky. And when you find it, pause and breathe with it. Let it open. Let it open for you. When we give our bodies the opportunity, the time, the patience, the effort, they open for us. We don't need to force, we don't need to push, but we do need to show up consistently to give them the time and space they need. Anchor into the outer edges of your feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift and rainbow your hips up toward the sky. Start to transition by walking your hands around to the left. Right foot plants like a warrior 2 foot, left toes point forward. Anchor your left hand and inhale your right arm up toward the sky, pulling your left leg to straight, triangle pose. Root down through your feet and really spread and reach like I'm pulling your right fingers up toward the sky. Allow that to engage and open your front body. Where can you make space? Breathe into anywhere that feels crunchy. Maybe you extend your right arm over your right ear. Keep spiraling your heart up toward the sky. Take another inhale. Exhale, both hands come down. All 10 toes point forward. You know what's happening. Rock onto your front heel. Come up onto your back toes. Compress belly to thigh. Straight leg. Three-legged dog. Maybe you take a handstand. Maybe you flow through chaturanga. Maybe you're just in down dog. We all meet in a downward facing dog when you're done. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold down and in. Maybe reach for the backs of your calves. Let the crown of your head sink towards the earth. Thighs spiral in, sitting bones spiral out. Release your hands, walk them out halfway and place your knees down on the earth. Sit back on your heels, palms flip up. Allow your eyes to close if this feels safe in your body right now. And pause to feel. Notice any sensations, any thoughts, and allow them to be with you, not trying to stop them, change them, move them, but also when a thought or a sensation comes into your mind, redirect your awareness back to a feeling in your body, back to the sounds around you, and let that thought dissipate as your focus recenters on the present. The practice isn't stopping thoughts, stopping anxiety, stopping. It's not. Because we can't and we won't. It's our brain's job to do those things. Our practice is recognizing when those things are happening and bringing our awareness consciously back to the right now. Over and over again. The more we do it, the less we have to do it. The paradox of the practice. The more it becomes who we are naturally. From here, we'll have one more chance for handstand playtime. We're gonna work some L-shaped handstands or some straight handstands, whatever works for you. I'll walk you through it. We've got a few options. Your hands will come to the front of your mat. Grip into your finger pads like your hands are creatures. And then you press down to elevate your shoulders and wrap your elbows back, starting point. Now lift your hips, keep all of that locked in, pressing down. We'll start left leg down, right leg lifts. Close your hips, squeeze your inner thighs. Your option one is to come up on your tippy toes and just rock so that your shoulders get over your wrists. Option two is to bend your bottom leg, keep the top leg straight as a board, and just pull your left knee into your chest as you press down. You might catch a hover. Option three is to hold there as long as possible, or maybe you extend the bottom leg out to an L if you get the hover. Whoop. Little L shape. Good. And just play. So take 3 to 5. Hold as long as you can. I believe in you. Playtime. Keep going. Focus your breath, focus your awareness. It's not a race, there's no rush. When you're done, you'll meet me sitting here, palms up on your thighs. Take your time. And we pause to feel. All right, we're gonna do the other side. This side is the side like, you know when you open the door and your dog sees the opportunity and it runs out and there's no gate? That's what this side is like for me. This leg is like a dog without a gate. So, know that we all have 2 different sides and they might not be equally as easy. So, grip into your hands, press down, wrap elbows back. Stay there. Now, lift your left leg. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, and knee into chest. Press down. Really press. Yup. Hold as long as you can. Stay with your breath. When you're done, sit back on your heels, palms up, feel. Let out any sighs, sounds, anything that needs to go. I find that especially when I'm doing more challenging, intense focus postures, the prana, the air needs to move out more when we're finished. So don't be shy, big exhales, pause to feel. We'll slowly start to slide our feet out to one side. and extend them long. I'm gonna scooch up on my mat and then slowly reach your arms forward, lift your heart up, inhale. Exhale, round and curl, nice and slow, all the way down, all the way, all the way. From here, we're going to take one very long bridge, or maybe a bridge to a wheel, to just stretch out all of the rounding, all of the curling, all of the core activity we've been doing. So feet are hip width, heels can almost maybe touch your fingertips, and then press your elbows down directly by your rib cage, and your palms will face one another, like you're holding a ball of energy right above your belly. Press your elbows down and let that spread and open your front body. And then stick your butt back. Engage all of the muscles around your spine. Take an inhale. And then exhale, press into elbows, shoulders, heels, and lift into your bridge. Keep engaging all the muscles around your spine. Find your breath. You can stay here, or you come into the full wheel. Hands under the shoulders, fingertips point towards the front of your mat. Press evenly through heels of the palms and your feet, and peel open. And it's like a rounding action, like you're going over a ball. You go a little bit forward first, and then it's up, whoosh, and then heart back through your arms. Adjust and breathe. The more breaths you stay, the more you can explore. Heart through the arms, maybe you dip the bum, re-engage the muscles around your spine. When you feel ready, you tuck your chin, come down, upper, middle, then low back. Open your arms to a cactus, little plant. And then place your knees to the left and to the right, just gently windshield wipering your legs to either side. Next time they come to the right, pause. Maybe your right heel stacks on top of your left knee to deepen your stretch. Maybe your gaze shifts over to the left. Come on back to center. Gently place your knees to the left, maybe left heel on top of right knee, maybe gaze shifting to your right. Softening down, the hard work is done. You showed up. You planted the seeds for not only a stronger body, but a stronger mind. A body and mind that can withstand the waves of life while staying calm within. And that, my friends, is the truest gift. Because we cannot control what happens outside of us, and sometimes we can't even control our circumstances. But what we can control is our outlook on our life. And that is what our practice can help us cultivate. Slowly come on back to center. Begin to extend both of your legs long, preparing for your Savasana. Together, let's breathe in one final time, and let's breathe in the biggest, fullest breath that you've ever breathed in. And then open your mouth, big sigh. Letting everything drop, everything melt. Just become a puddle. Stay here as long as you need, until your body tells you that it's time to get up. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Savasana, take rest. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today to practice. I hope you enjoyed this fiery flow and maybe even got a little bit of airtime. If you like my classes, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends so that we can grow our community here on YouTube. And if you'd like to learn more from me, like do a one-on-one training or come on a retreat, check out my website at jrockyoga.com. And you can always reach me on my Instagram at jrockyoga. Send me a message and I do my best to really get back to everybody, especially if you have a question on a pose. I would be happy to help. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.